Have you experienced reading a review online to determine if you are going to choose to experience that restaurant, that store? Most of our answer is yes. Or have you experienced, you heard something about someone from your friends and you change your perspective of whoever that they were talking about to you? Most of our answer is yes. Or another question I can ask you is, have you ever choose what you do for work based on what other people tells you? And most likely our answer is yes. So this video came from a conversation that I had with my friend yesterday. I thought it was interesting and I'd want to share with you all. Before I start sharing, I want you to put yourself in the present state of mind, in the calm state of mind. You don't want to have any perspective. You just want to be no one, nowhere. So what I share, it will not affect or influence what you experience from your own experience. Okay, that sounds complicated, but once I dive into it, then you will understand what I'm talking about here. So make sure you watch till the end. So yesterday, I met up with a friend, and I haven't seen him for a while, I think a year or two. So we were talking in the restaurant, and he brought up this subject. He have a neighbor that is thinking about getting a real estate license, and he was saying that if he were able to give him some feedbacks or some sort of advice, he will advise that person not to go forward. I'm thinking in my mind, I was like, why? His answer is that, oh, because the experience or what he's seeing from what I do as a real estate agent seems, first of all, it's not easy. Second of all, it's not very consistent income. Okay, here's the key. That is not what every agent experiences. That's not what all agents are doing. Okay. And just thinking back, like maybe 5 years ago, this same friend, he said I was lucky. So there's a little bit of contradiction here. However, once we went home and everything, I decided to text him. This is what I text to him, saying that you should encourage your neighbor to go ahead and get the license because he needs to experience himself in order to know what is it like, because everyone's experience is different. My results or any other people's result is their result, is my result. It does not equal to that the neighbor's result or the result that he's gonna get. Everyone has a different experience, different reality per se. And I was saying, if you were telling or advise somebody that real estate business is hard or it's not a consistent income, which for some are true, but the main point is, if you're telling people like that, you are limiting the person's potential. You are limiting the possibility of that person, because we have infinite possibilities, potentials around us. It really determines on each person's own frequency and vibration and where they focus on their energy and tap into that reality or frequency. So this is what I replied to him, in which I brought up different thoughts for me, because we also often addicted to reading the reviews, maybe on Yelp or Google, right? To determine if we're going to move forward to experience this business, this shop, this store, this restaurant, which is okay to get a reference. But it is not okay for you to make a decision based on somebody's review, because our mind, because the way our brain, our subconscious program is, we focus on negativity. Maybe there's, let's say, hundreds of positive reviews, and maybe there's only 3 negative reviews out of hundreds. And people will focus only on those three and forget about the rest 97 positive review. And that is because our brain has been programmed to focus on negativities. That can also apply to the news that we watch every day. Or if you drive on the street when there's something happen on the street, let's say a car accident, we tend to slow down and look at it, right? Every time we see something like that, we focus on it. Another way to look at it is we, each individual, are experiencing our own reality, literally, okay? And our perspective, or the way we see things, the way we project our reality, to us is true, to us is real, but to other people can be different because everyone has their own reality. That's what it calls the parallel reality. Our universe is within us. Every one of us have our own reality. So when we put our layers, let's say the Yelp review, each person put their own layer of experience of their own reality onto that platform as a collected consciousness, it builds up this review. It really depends on the day of that person's experience. Let me explain to you. When that person who wrote the review, let's say it is negative, the person probably had a bad day, or he had a bad experience because of the worker who's working there had a bad day, or somehow if it's a restaurant, the chef in the kitchen, maybe he had a bad day, right? It's a ripple effect. And so it doesn't mean that the entire restaurant or entire shop should deserve a bad review and stop you from experiencing it on your own, right? Because there are different layers of contribution of everyone's realities and input their energy into this platform called Yelp. Then when we want to do some research, reference, or recommendations, and we read those comments or reviews, it triggers our fear sometimes. We should question everything, because if we just blindly believe whatever people said or write, then we give away our critical thinking abilities, right? Another example is our culture has become a culture that people that go online and just write whatever they want, whatever they feel, bully other people online, and doesn't have to take any responsibility. It doesn't have to have any concern of any other people. So whatever that person's projecting onto the online space, which is the layer of layers of our subconscious mind collectively projecting onto this thing called online. And as a creator, as a YouTuber, I receive many different negative comments. And at first, I was like very bummed out. At first, it really affected me. But over time, and plus I was more awakening now spiritually, so now I understand the person who's leaving these comments are the one who's having issue. Not necessarily you or me. It's them, because their insecurity, because their some sort of anger within themselves or trauma, they are not resolved within their energy field. So that's why they go online to express, to projecting, to leave negative comments on other people's work, on other people's creativity. It's very energy drain if you're not confident enough or have a strong mind. Then it's very easy to get influenced or affected by the comments. People will judge you, people will bully you, people will labeling you, but you have to stay strong. You have to be in a calm state of mind, okay? And don't let any other people's energy affect your own energy. Don't let anybody's comments, negativities projecting onto you, because that's their own issue. It has nothing to do with you. Here's another personal example that I can share with you. It's a very, to me, it was very brutal. Okay, so back in 2014, 15. Okay. I used to be friends with this older lady in our community. And we were good friends and everything is going fine for years. But somehow I started feeling and experiencing that this person kind of shift her attitude. I'm not sure what it is because at that time I'm still very naive, still dealing with my own trauma, okay? Still dealing with my own issue, honestly. But I did sense that, experience that a little bit, and then it gets much, much more. And one night when we have our friends on, about 10 of us went to a dinner with my boyfriend at the time, and we're just doing regular dinner outing, even though I already, at the time, me and that older lady already have a distant already because due to some issue that we kind of stack up, and we just kind of have a sense of, oh, okay, you might not like me, I don't like you. Wait, okay, so long story short, what happened at that dinner was she accidentally knocked off a glass of water onto the table. My my boyfriend at the time, was gone for the restroom when that happened, and when he came back, he sat down next to me and he saw that, and he was kind of confused because he wasn't there. So he asked me, okay, what happened? And then I just respond, I said, you don't want to know. That's my response. And I was talking to my boyfriend at the time, not talking to that lady. But somehow that lady got offensive, got upset of me because I say, you don't want to know. She started getting very angry and say, nobody does this to me. Nobody say those kind of stuff to me. Hello, lady. I am talking to my boyfriend. I'm not talking to you. I'm not doing anything to you. You're just reacting on your own, whatever going on within yourself. However, after that night, I don't even think about it or have holding a grudge over whatever happened. But little do I know, this lady holding a very strong hatred and grudges towards me for the next, I don't know, 10 years or more. And she started bad-mouthing about me to everyone in the community, in our friend circle, and telling people what I do this and do that. It's all negative. And some of them, yeah, might be true. There's things that I did I'm not proud of. I said it before in this channel. But there's other things that she actually made up about me and telling people. And ironically, people who listen to what she's saying about me, they believe it. They choose her side. It's so strange. Alone. I thought everyone supposed to be together, acceptance, and no judgment, even if I really did something bad or wrong in their eyes. Yeah, okay. But I thought we should be all friends. If you heard something, you should come ask if I'm okay. Why she's saying this about you? But no, nobody came ask me about it. They just accept what she said and just accept what she claimed the stuff I did about me. Sounds very weird. I'm telling you, these people are not in their 20s, 30s. These people 10 years ago was in their 50s, 60s, and maybe older than that. Okay? I found very strange at the time because our community, it's supposed to be love, supportive, acceptance, and no judgment. All one, inclusive. Once that lady put this drama and rumor out about me, then everyone just follow. No question at all. I'm sharing this story. It's not to be dramatic or whatever, but I just want to point it out that how we are perceived, our reality, and we attach to other people's problem, other people's perspective, other people's issue, and put it on ourselves, put it in our own reality. The question is why? That community is fighting for rights, right? Many people fighting for human rights, animal rights, woman rights, all kinds of rights. But the contradicted issue here is when someone is projecting or sharing their own experience about a thing, person, places, experience, and you just accept it without even thinking about it, without questioning, without analyzing, put it that way, then you already giving up your right. Then why you are protesting about rights, asking for rights, but at the same time, you're giving up all your rights to some drama, to some old lady's issues, her own. Anyways, fast forward to today. I already see through that entire community because, as I mentioned, everyone is in their own reality. Everyone experiences in their own reality, projecting their own reality. And how everyone experiencing other people is actually how they're experiencing their own self. It's a mere reflection. You cannot fix the mirror. You can only fix within yourself. So as of today, I see through what's going on inside our entire community. It's a different layer of negativity from different people. It builds up this very dark cloud of fear and insecurity. People asking to have their own right, but at the same time, they give up their own right. They don't question anything. They just follow whatever that lady's saying. There's no true or false. Only you label it as is. There's not even one truth because I can say this is true, but your experience can be false. There's no one truth. The truth is what you perceive as true, as is, experience as is. Okay? If you're having difficulty to change, to shift this mere reflection, or wanting to see through your reality, or you experiencing someone in your friend circle, your community that is doing something similar like this to you, or you wanting to become a creator or YouTuber, but you're holding yourself back. You cannot start. You procrastinate. Procrastination is not lazy. It's what you're telling yourself in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is repeating that loop. If you are interested to get out of that loop, I am offering a 15 minutes free Zoom call to listening to your story and to hear you out and give you some suggestions and guidelines from my own experience for you to reflect your own. I am not telling you what to do. I am using my own experience for you to reflect on your own. Okay? This is a very different because a lot of coaches out there are telling you gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just sharing, listen to your story, and then have you reflect on your own reality to find the solution within yourself. So if you're interested, please click the link in the show note or in the description on YouTube and book and join the free 15-minute Zoom call with me. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do also subscribe because I share a lot of my own personal journey, own experience, stories, and again, the intention is to provide this space for you to reflect on your own mirror, on your own reality. If you want to watch more of my video on this reflection of your own reality, please click on this video. And if you're not subscribed, please do me a favor, subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.